You can twist the future. That's what I believe. I want to fight for a future where everyone can smile, because a world without people laughing is a dark place.
Give up already. It's like I told you heroes earlier. You're all going to die!
I won't let that happen! I'll stop you no matter what it takes! One blow to the head! Manchester Smash!
You're infected.
Not good.
Young Midoriya, you never do what you're told, do you?
As news of what happened in Kaminoku spread, people all over the world were devastated. Our superhero society changed overnight. The next day, All Might summoned me to the beach. There, he punched me. After that, he told me he couldn't fight anymore. It was over. The symbol of peace was actually retiring.
Texas Smash! You've made a promise, but as it turns out, you can't keep your word. If you kids had gotten hurt, everything would have been in vain. Got some bad influences. The last sparks of One for All have left me. I can barely use my muscle form. I can't protect you when you get yourself in trouble now. You're always rushing to help people, no matter the danger. Destroying your body over and over. And then at Kaminoku, you managed to rescue your friend without being injured or getting into a fight. I'm so proud of you. From here on out, I will devote myself to training you. You're stuck with me, so let's work hard.
He punched me, but I barely felt the stinging on my cheek. And that's when I knew it was actually true. All Might's reign was over. I couldn't keep worrying about getting stronger, because I had to improve. As I sat there crying in All Might's arms, I remembered the first days of our training.
Young Midoriya, it's tutorial time! First, let's see if you can perform. This training will make you strong for the future. It's more about getting used to battle than learning. In the past, I also thumped my mentor, and I'll save that story for another time. Anyway, let's continue!
This is exciting! Technique!
Just quit!
I'm working you out! Doesn't affect me! Here I come! I'm gonna beat you down!
Pierce!
Here's a kick! This time! My legs are my new weapon!
Hey!
I'm gonna kick your butt! This time!
Powerful!
I'm ready to rip! Eat foot! This is exciting! I'm gonna beat you!
Just quit!
Is that it? Here's a kick!
Goodbye!
I'm ready to rip!
Looks like you can perform all of your moves. Now let's use them in a real fight.
Final round! Ready? Clash!
I'm not getting anywhere! Kick technique! Here I come! Stay down! Kick! Eat foot!
Real pros risk their lives. So this is the goal.
Win!
All right! I'm starting to get it! Amazing!
New story!
It's so crazy. Out of all the paths my life could have taken, I met the greatest hero in the world. And he chose me as his successor. I have to keep running toward my goals at full speed and help create a bright future.
Now, it's your turn.
All Might, I swear, I'll become a hero like you. No matter what.
Yeah! It's time to lecture you on the modes of this game, listeners. Are you ready? You can re-experience the original work story through this story mode. Fulfilling certain conditions will reward you with special items. Yeah! It's time to lecture. You can choose which mode to play on the main menu. While on this screen, feel free to choose any mode you like.
You can relive the story again!
Now it's your turn, he said. It wasn't just All Might's quirk that I inherited.
Let's begin! Shoot style is the very embodiment of me!
It's fine now, because I am here! I'm glad you're here, young Midoriya. This is part 2 of the tutorial. We're going to practice minor techniques. Okay, get ready to test all of the moves. I like that you want to learn, you hard-working little whippersnapper. Actually, if you listen to your mentor and get stubbornly told to think about that yourself, and you always get the tar beat out of you, well, that's enough of that. Anyway, let's go beyond!
Giving it my all! I'm serious! Here I come!
Sit!
Need backup!
So high! Hey, what's...
Kick! Deflect! I'm gonna finish this!
Powerful!
Cutting through!
You're getting into it now! Looking good! Let's go on to the next stage. Fill 1 charge of the Plus Ultra gauge and try unleashing a Plus Ultra 1. When you go at it, you get all worked and yell this: Smash!
Always feel for the fight! Just getting started! Right! Stay down!
Good job! Next is Plus Ultra 2. Build up 2 bars of your Plus Ultra gauge and give it a shot. Hey, what's wrong?
Doesn't affect me! Here I come! Kick technique! Kick! so strong. Oh, come on! Here I come! I feel so strong. Gotta find more power! I'll shoot you!
Oh my goodness! Build up one full bar of your Plus Ultra gauge and release a Sidekick Plus Ultra!
I'm not getting anywhere!
Leave it to me! Leave it to me! This is my special trick! Don't hesitate!
I'm not getting anywhere!
Okay. Here's the final technique. Build up 3 full bars of your Plus Ultra gauge and unleash the Plus Ultra All!
I'm not getting anywhere! I'm gonna beat you down! Kick!
It's a present!
Kick! Here I come!
Take this!
I'm working you out!
Powerful!
Let's move out!
Understood!
Gotta make the most of my effort! Oh, it's here! I have the timing! Charge! Stay down!
It looks like you were able to perform all of the moves. Let's practice one last time. Young Midoriya, show me your Plus Ultra!
Final round! Ready? Clash!
I'm not getting anywhere! I'm gonna beat you down! Kick! Eat foot!
I am out!
Stay down!
I won't perish!
Gotta make the most of my effort! I'll show you!
Take shame myself!
Win!
All right! I'm starting to get it! Amazing!
New story!
It wasn't just all. It was.
We managed to save Bakugo, and I headed home. I should probably see what my old man is up to, given what a scene he was making earlier.
Let's begin!
After saving Bakugo, we took him to talk to the police. Then it took half a day to get home from Kaminoku. I kept wondering, what impact would All Might's retirement have? Who would be the #1 hero now?
There you are, Shoto. I was afraid something had happened to you. You could have at least responded to some of my messages, you know. At least you're okay. So, Dad's been in a mood since he got back. You should go see him.
Watch it. You're going to demolish our house.
Shoto, get over here. We should talk.
Final round! Ready? Clash!
I'm sure you've heard. That fool's no longer the top hero, which means is #2. No, I can't accept this. It wasn't supposed to be this way! Then saying, it's your turn? What a ridiculous warning to criminals. What was he thinking? My entire life, I've tried to close the gap between me and All Might. And now, he's done. But I should have earned his spot by beating him. Not because he failed! And now, I'm sure the League of Villains will make a move. Criminals will come out of hiding. The underworld will become more active. Without the fear of All Might, those who lurk in the shadows will feel braver and not hesitate to move into the light. Which means...
Final round! Ready? Clash!
I'm sure you've heard that Fool's no longer the top hero, which means it's number 2. No, I can't accept this. It wasn't supposed to be this way! You dare then saying it's your turn? What a ridiculous warning to criminals. What was he thinking? Max out my entire life. I've tried to close the gap between me and All Might. And now, he's done. But I should have earned his spot by beating him. Not because he failed. Explosion. And now, I'm sure the League of Villains will make a move. Criminals will come out of hiding. The underworld will become more active. Without the fear of all... A loss is a loss.
Win!
I can't stop. I won't stop. Excellent.
New story!
Right. Of course. Another rant from my old man. How many of those have I heard? Although, he did seem pretty emotional this time. Well, I suppose, in the end, he's just trying to do what he thinks is best.
Just wait. I'll reach the top in my own way.
We managed.
Let's begin!
After saving Bakugo, we took him to talk to the police. Then it took half a day to get home from Kaminoku. I kept wondering, what impact would All Might's retirement have? Who would be the #1 hero now?
Final round! Ready? Clash!
I'm sure you've heard that Fool's no longer the top hero, which means it's number 2. No, I can't accept this. It wasn't supposed to be this way! Bert then saying, it's your turn? What a ridiculous warning to criminals. What was he thinking?
Stand back.
My entire life, I've tried to close the gap between me and All Might. And now, he's done. But I should have earned his spot by beating him. Not because he failed. Bring it! And now, I'm sure the League of Villains will make a move.
Stand back.
Criminals will come out of hiding. The underworld will become more active. Without the fear of All Might, those who lurk in the shadows will feel braver and not hesitate to move.
Class Ultra!
Loss is a loss.
Win!
I can't stop. I won't stop. Amazing. Right. Of course.
I've always risked so much for my dream. Of course my mom was worried sick about me. I'm sorry, Mom. But I have to do this. Let's begin! After the Kaminoku incident, UA decided to move its hero students on campus. Given everything that had happened, it was for our own protection. But before we could start packing our bags, the school needed consent from everyone's guardians, so the teachers did home visits. Before I knew it, All Might was at my house!
I'll be frank with you. Ever since enrolling at UA, my baby just keeps getting hurt. I won't allow Izuku to move into the dorms.
I shouldn't have been surprised. I'd been ignoring my mother's feelings for so long. How many times has she seen me bloody and broken after fighting villains? But still. Look, Mom! All Might, you too! At the hospital, I got this letter thanking me. It's from Koda. He's the boy I saved at the training camp, and this made me feel like a real hero. That's what I'm meant to be, so I won't stop. That means I'll keep training even if I'm not at UA.
Listening to you, I can tell you're on your own path, not just following in my footsteps. That's good. And I know that learning from heroes will help you achieve your goals. So please, ma'am, I believe that young Izuku is the right person to succeed me. He is my choice to become the world's next symbol of peace. So please, will you allow me to devote myself to helping your son? We will go beyond. I will walk beside him and lift him up. Even if it costs me my life, I swear I'll protect him.
No. All Might, you are Izuku's reason for living. So don't give up your life. He needs you to raise him and keep him safe. If you can promise me you'll do that, then he can return to UA.
I promise you.
Your idol is impressed with you. I'm sure that's one of the happiest things that's ever happened to you. But listen, if you're staying at UA, you have to keep out of trouble. Izuku, be careful.
I will. I won't make you worry. I've always risked so much for my...
Gotta pay a visit to Jiro's and Bakugo's homes. I hope their parents give me permission.
Let's begin!
In order to better explain the dorm system, namely how it would help protect the students, All Might and I went door to door. Next up was Jiro's home. I hope that you'll give us the honor of continuing to teach Kyoka. I believe wholeheartedly that UA can help her become the best possible hero.
No need to lay it on so thick. We've already made up our minds. My dad thought All Might's battle was totally rockin'. I even think he got a little teary-eyed. Anyway, we're down.
You know, I thought the parents would come down on us a lot harder. I suppose you're part of the reason they're not, so, thank you, All Might.
Knock it off. This isn't like you. Besides, I have a feeling the next family won't be an easy sell. This visit might be rough. Yo, young Bakugo. How thoughtful of you to wait for us outside.
All Might. I gotta know. Don't lie. What exactly is Deku to you?
I'm sorry, young Bakugo, but that's something I just can't tell you. He's my student, just like you, a fledgling hero with bright prospects.
I figured you wouldn't tell me the truth. In that case, I'll just have to force the answer out of you.
Don't waste your breath with such an illogical threat. As you can see, All Might is seriously hurt. If you're looking for a fight, I'll be your opponent. All Might, stay behind me.
Ready? Clash!
Aizawa.
Yeah, I know. I'll take it easy on him, especially since we're at his home.
Not this time.
So slow. Too slow.
What a pain!
Melee. Take this. I can't restrain myself. Giving up yet? I've got this handled.
Dodge it!
Kick you sky high. So slow. I can't restrain myself. Melee. Got to aim for the weak point.
Damn it!
Clear as day.
You better not forget this!
Win!
It is illogical to resist. Amazing.
You don't want to tell me that badly, huh? Whatever. Come inside.
Kotsky, what have you done now? You causing trouble for your teachers? Why else would they be doing home visits? Out with it. What have you gotten into? Oh, this is about the whole on-campus living thing? Hell yeah, get this kid in a dorm room. I think UA really understands who Kotsky is at his core. He is a hot-tempered brat. But please, train this giant pain and make him a good hero.
We talked about Bakugo being a hero at the press conference. I guess thanks to that, his mother trusts us to teach him.
From now on, we teachers will not just be mentors for our students, but protectors too, to really take care of them.
Gotta pay a visit to Jiro's and Bakugo's home.
Let's begin! In mid-August, I packed my bags and moved out. I'd now be living in the dorms along with my classmates. Our building was called Heights Alliance, located on the edge of UA's campus. About a 5-minute walk from the main school.
Given everything that's happened recently, I'm glad our class is here safely. Now then, I'll explain how your dorm assignments will work shortly. But first, this is important. Listen well. Todoroki, Kirishima, Midoriya, Yaoyorozu, Ida. You 5 are the ones who broke the rules and went to rescue Bakugo that night.
Ribbit?
As for the rest of you, I assume you were at least aware of their plan. Normally, you'd all be expelled. You betrayed the trust of your teachers. Even if it was to keep your friends from getting into trouble, they could have died. I hope each of you understands that. However, we can't kick out students while the League is out there. Who knows what they could be plotting next? So, in order to regain our confidence, you'll need to obey our every rule and live as model students. Got it? Now, look alive. Enjoy your new home.
Wait, that's it? Pretty crappy pep talk. We're like disappointments. I feel so lame. Dumbass, come here! Huh? Wait, why? What's up?
Final round! Ready? Clash!
Bring him down! Explode! This just blast off! You're not getting away!
This just get lost! Electric tickles! Ball up and cry! Hold up! Bombardment! I'll test! You're not getting away! Got a problem? Strike down! Electric power! I'll test you!
Problems are opportunity.
Final round! Ready? Clash!
Bring him down! You're not getting away! I'll just give it up! From above, electric! Battery fully charged! This is just me! Ball up and cry! I'll test you! So numb! Shaking your boots! This is just me! You're not getting away! I'll test you! I held back! Electric bastard!
Final round! Ready? Clash!
Bring him down! Ball up and cry! I'll test you! Stupid pest! I'll crush you! Got a problem? This just me!
Electrical!
What was that again? Bombardment! I'll test you!
Serious!
You're not getting away! This just begun!
Serious!
Ball up and cry! I held back! Electric bastard! Lightning bolt! I'm not changing my plan! Die already!
Go Glass Ultra!
Win! Come on! Let me enjoy this a bit! Amazing!
New story!
Man, what was that for? He's fried, Bakugo.
You losers all sounded depressed. It was getting annoying.
Oh man, what a moron. You're so helpless.
Laugh at this idiot and move on.
I guess sometimes it's good to blow off steam.
It's only the first day at the dorms, and you're already being...
Time to judge who has the coolest room. I want to see some impressive interior design, you guys. That's what it's going to take to be crowned Room King.
Let's begin!
Each student dorm holds one class. Girls are on the right, and boys are on the left. The first floor is a common area. That's where you'll find your kitchen, baths, and laundry rooms.
Doth mine earth deceive me? Our baths are located in the common area? Is this heaven?
So spacious and pretty! Ooh, look at that sofa!
Your rooms have already been assigned. The belongings you sent ahead have already been placed in your new spaces. Spend the day unpacking and getting settled. I'll tell you more about your next lessons tomorrow. And Minetta, the baths are not co-ed. I warn you, you will behave yourself.
It's weird. I know we could have died, but it's kind of exciting to be living here.
Hey, boys, are you done unpacking? Because if so, I think we should have a contest. The girls and I were thinking we should vote to see who has the coolest room.
Good idea. Come to mine, girls. I've got so much stuff to show you.
We'll crown a winner and everything. Now, any volunteers to go first?
I will not be ignored. This isn't fair. Start with me.
Final round! Ready? Clash!
I promise you'll have fun in my bedchamber.
Gross! Surround! I'll melt you! Please stop making that drool face.
Just a peek, please.
Ew! Stay away from me! Damn it! Fire!
Shrimpy doesn't mean whippy.
Get off me! Ben!
Good grief.
It's stuck! Sticky with maximum acidity! It's black! I can't move!
Blast Ultra! Win!
Ha! Victory is mine! Amazing!
New story!
And so, at Ashido's suggestion, we all decided to judge the rooms we barely moved into. First off, everyone headed to... What? No! That one's mine! Hold on! It's not ready! Please don't! Wait!
Whoa, it's All Might everywhere! Jeez, you're such a fanboy. It's amazing! This is so much fun. Whose room is next?
You're up next, class rep. Whoa, you've got so many glasses. Do you really need all these, Ida? Kirishima, your room is... let's just say I don't understand what some boys call decorating. Sato, your room smells so good! Did you just now bake that adorable cake? Delicious!
What? Why is Tokoyami's room so scary? And why do you have swords? Dang! Todoroki's room is so traditional. Are those floor mats? Did you have this place remodeled? And Aoyama. Yeah. Makes sense. I know I'm next, but this is kind of embarrassing.
Cool. This is totally punk rock. Can you play all of these instruments? Let's see Ashido's room. It's super cute. And Yaoyorozu's room? Oh, that furniture looks expensive.
Hagakure's room.
Let's Ultra!
Has everyone got their votes in? Remember, you can't pick yourself for this, guys. And now, without further ado, here are the results of the first Best Room competition! With a total of 5 votes, the overwhelming winner of this totally awesome contest is, drumroll, Rikido Sato! By the way, all the girls voted for you. We couldn't get enough of that yummy cake.
You villain! Aspiring heroes shouldn't resort to bribery! That's so not fair!
This is great. You guys never change. Time to...
My heart was hurting. And what I said must have upset you. But it made me so sad to be without you. I'm really sorry.
Let's begin! The room contest turned out to be pretty interesting, especially since Sato was the unexpected winner. Not everyone got to experience the excitement, though. Later on, some of us got called outside.
Todoroki, Deku, Ida, and you too, Kirishima and Yaoyorozu. Do you have a second? Sue wants to talk. It's really important.
The thing is, you guys know I'm pretty straightforward. But sometimes, I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss. After Bakugo was taken by the villains, we were told not to go after him. So I knew your rescue attempt would break the rules. I wasn't sure what to say to you. So I hardened my heart and tried to speak my mind, no matter how hard that was. I said, if you went against our teacher's wishes, you'd be acting like villains, not heroes. I was hurting inside. But I'm sure hearing that hurt all of you too. Despite my warning, you still went and saved Bakugo. I didn't know that until this morning. I thought I'd stopped you, but I'm a complete failure, and I felt betrayed by my classmates. I didn't think I deserved to joke around and have fun with everyone like usual, and it made me so sad to be alone. That's why, even if I'm still not sure how I'm supposed to be feeling, I wanted to tell you this so we can be friends again.
It's not just you who feels that way. Everyone has been upset. We all want to get back to normal. Honest. This is so complicated, but let's do our best. We'll train really hard and be good friends again. I know we can do it.
Sue, I'm sorry. Thanks for telling us how you feel.
With that, we all had a new set of aspirations. To be heroes, that part didn't change. But also, to regroup, to trust each other, and to get back to everyday lives. Training for ultimate moves. Everyone's got so many ideas. I need to do my best too. Let's begin! Now that we'd moved into the dorms, we could return to training. I hadn't been in class for so long, so I was ready to learn and grow stronger.
This summer, your main focus is obtaining provisional hero licenses. Do not take this lightly. A hero license means that you're responsible for human lives. As such, you can imagine they're hard to qualify for. Today, you'll concentrate on creating ultimate moves.
It's like a school assignment and a hero assignment combined! Rock on! Let's do this!
According to Mr. Aizawa, having an ultimate move will heavily impact our provisional licensing exam. Without one, it could be hard for us to pass. And so, we moved to Gym Gamma to train. There we'd see what we could come up with.
In battle, your special maneuvers must prove useful. They won't help if they leave you defenseless. That's why today, you're going to practice against the foe villains. Don't hold back against them. First up is...
Huh? Of course I'm number one! Time to explode! Bring it!
Final round! Ready? Clash!
Bring him down! Explode! Shaking your... I'll just roll up and cry! This just be...
Final round! Ready? Clash!
Bring him down! Get lost! Easy! You're not getting away! This just begun! Die already! I'll test you! Roll up and cry! Explode! This just begun! I'm not changing my plan! Give it up!
Class Ultra!
Win! Come on! Let me enjoy this a bit! Amazing!
New story!
It's been a while since I could let loose like this. I killed him! Give me another one!
Kachan, you're so amazing. I bet you have lots of ideas for ultimate moves. How can I fight? My arms are all busted up. What's worse, I can't risk damaging them anymore. So how do I come up with a new technique? Ashido's doing great. Her acid is incredible. Minetta's working on something called Grape Rush. I wonder how it'll work out. And Uraraka's working overtime right now. They're all gonna leave me behind if I don't act fast.
You look worried, so how about some advice? Use that clever head on your shoulders. There's no right or wrong here. The thing that's important is that you realize your full potential on your own. Think for yourself. Right now, you're still trying to imitate me.
Also, you should be planning how you can improve your costumes, especially now that you understand your quirks better. If you want anything changed, head to the development studio for help.
Train. I head to the development studio to get my costume approved. Let's begin! I didn't really get why imitating All Might was such a bad thing, but I knew I had to do something to keep up. So I went down to the development studio to get some expert advice and found an explosion waiting for me. Wait, no, that was just Mei Hatsume from the support course. So this high-tech baby senses muscle contractions and improves your movements? That's great, but actually I needed something for my arms.
An electric booster that can cool anything that gives off heat? That's perfect for my radiators. Ah! Hold on! My quirk is in my legs, you mad woman!
That's true, but think of it this way. If you're wanting to let your legs cool down, then why don't you just run with your arms instead? Brilliant!
Hold on. Maybe she has a point. Oh, I think I've got it!
Designer doesn't get weighed down by common sense. I try out new things every day. Now, any other requests? Ooh, how about this?
4 days after visiting the development studio, I was back at Gym Gamma. It was my first training session with my new gear.
Not an explosion from my entire hand, but a blast from a single concentrated point. Take this! AP shot! Hey! Watch out!
All Might! Above you!
That's right. You're doing great. Show those faux villains what you've learned.
Final round! Ready? Clash!
All Might's signature moves usually involve his fists. Since I inherited one for all from...
Final round! Ready? Clash!
All Might's signature moves usually involve his fists. Since I inherited one for all from him, I tried to do the same thing, copying his every technique. Come on! But even if my arms are messed up, I can still use my legs. It's so obvious that I didn't even realize it. Starting! This is my move. One for all, full cowling. Shoot style! Gotta make the most of my effort. Oh, it's fierce!
Ultra!
Win! All right! I'm starting to get it! Amazing!
Dude, Midoriya! You swooped in and wasted that rock!
It's these new souls. Hatsume suggested them, and I think they'll really up my game. Plus, Ida's been showing me how to use my legs better, so my fighting style has changed. Looks like other people improved their costumes too.
You're not the only one here with a brand new style. We've all been making changes here and there. Now's the time to upgrade.
That's right. Remember, older students with more experience than you will be at the provisional licensing exam. There's no doubt this will be tough. But again, try not to overthink things too much. If you get lost in your own head, you're done for.
Hey, All Might. It's dangerous in here. You should be careful.
Yeah, All Might, watch yourself!
Watch yourself, huh? I guess that only makes sense. To everyone else, I'm just a weakling now. Someone who needs to be protected. Even if it's by my own students.
I head to the
My heart's pounding for some reason. What is this that I'm feeling?
Let's begin!
When training was over, I sat down with the girls in the common room of our dorm.
Oh, Choco, you seem a little tired.
No! I can't be worn out. I've got way too much to do. The problem is, I kind of can't focus. It's like my heart won't calm down.
That's love! So who is it, Midoriya or Ida? You're always hanging out with those two boys. Come on, spill it!
What? You've got it all wrong. That's not it. I swear, it isn't.
Oh, please.
It's not like that, honest. I don't know what this is. I'm just tense. Deku?
That's not it. Ida looked different. He led with his hip, I think. I can see his shape in my head right now. This definitely isn't up to ultimate move level yet.
It's not love, is it? Deku, you're giving your all to reach your goal, which inspires me to work that much harder. I don't want to change that, so I've got to push these feelings down. I'll focus on my dream, just like you do. My heart's pounding for some reason.
It's the day of the Provisional Hero License exam. While Class 1A prepares for the test, a mysterious student suddenly appears. Let's begin! Our days of training flew by. Soon, it was the day of the Provisional Hero Licensing exam. And so, we all gathered at the National Takoba Arena.
If you can pass this test and get your provisional licenses, then you novice eggs will hatch into chicks. You'll be semi-pros. Do your best.
All right, let's call out the usual, you guys. On my mark, plus...
Ultra! Who the heck is this guy? He's way too excited. Wait, that uniform. You're from Shiketsu on the other side of Japan. Of all the hero courses out there, that one rivals UA's.
You know it's pretty rude to barge into other people's huddles like that, Inasa.
I'm so very extremely sorry! I just wanted to say plus ultra! You see, I really love UA High School!
As a Shiketsu student, it's important that you cultivate the proper behavior. You may be our golden boy, but you have much to learn.
Final round! Ready? Clash!
The idea that I must sanction my classmate is deplorable, but I'll do it.
Just thanks for this passionate training session! What a thrill! I'm in good hands, sir!
I believe my lesson has gone over your head. What a waste of my time. You're a nobody.
Let go! To progress!
Resign yourself to defeat. Useless. Now's the time. Meaningless. Engage. Meaningless.
It's starting to get a bit tough.
Engage. Intense.
Take this!
Meaningless.
Take this!
En route. Engage. Resign yourself to defeat. Here and now. Now's the time. Meaningless.
I'm
en route.
Pumped!
Engage.
Just getting stuck!
Meaningless.
KO!
Shock!
Win!
You didn't realize the difference in our strength. Amazing.
New story!
And yet I greatly appreciate it nevertheless! How extremely honored we are to compete against the incredible students of UA! I'm so looking forward to it!
Enough.
Inasa Yuarashi. He's the same year as you all, and received the top scores for students admitted through recommendations. Although, for some reason, he turned UA down.
This guy says that he loves our school, but he passed on his chance to enroll when it was offered?
He's the real deal. Watch out for him. Now, change into your costumes and head to orientation. You've got no time to waste.
It's the day of the Provisional Hero License Exam, while Class 1A prepares for the test. Let's begin! Our days of training flew by. Soon, it was the day of the Provisional Hero Licensing Exam. And so, we all gathered at the National Takoba Arena.
If you can pass this test and get your provisional licenses, then you novice eggs will hatch into chicks. You'll be semi-pros. Do your best.
All right, let's call out the usual, you guys. On my mark, plus...
Ultra!
Who the heck is this guy? He's way too excited.
Final round! Ready? Clash!
The idea that I must sanction my classmate is deplorable, but I'll do it.
Thanks for this passionate training session! What a thrill! I'm in good hands, sir!
I believe my lesson has gone over your head. What a waste of my time.
Just getting started!
Engage. Squish. Meaningless.
Darn it all!
Best. Eye on the ball. En route. Fool. Cheap trick. Now's the time.
It's starting to get a bit tough in here.
Useless. Prepare for death. En route. Now's the time. Resign yourself to defeat. Here and now.
Blast Ultra!
I'm lost.
You didn't realize the difference in our strength. Amazing. And yet I greatly appreciate...
Let's begin! And just like that, our exam was about to start. We changed into our hero gear and assembled, anxious to hear the details of the first part of the trial.
So, anyway, here are the basic rules. Listen well. The examinee will put 3 of these targets on his or her body. They can go anywhere you want as long as it's an exposed area. That's only fair. The targets are programmed to light up whenever they've been touched by the balls we're handing out to you. If all 3 of your targets are activated, that means you're out. You get to the next round by taking down 2 people, but only the first 100 students to fulfill the requirements move on. That's the basic gist of it. Got it? Good. Without further ado, let's begin the first part of the licensing exam. 4, 3, 2, 1, start!
An earthquake! No, someone's quirk must have caused the ground to break apart. This is bad. I've got to find everyone, or at least some of my classmates fast. If I'm alone, I'm done for. The other schools have had so much more time to work together and train. They're versed in battle. I don't know why, but I'm actually getting pretty excited about this.
Tag, you're it. Not smart. Staring off into space. But what's really weird is that you're in trouble and still smiling.
What? This girl came out of nowhere!
Final round! Ready? Clash!
That hat. You're from Shiketsu.
You're still calm and composed. So cool. With Blake, all I have to do is tap you with the ball, and that makes 2.
Huh, you sure like to talk.
Take?
I've got to make sure I don't get taken out.
Final round! Ready? Clash!
That hat. You're from Shiketsu.
You're still calm and composed. So cool. Yikes! All I have to do is tap you with the ball, and that makes 2.
Huh, you sure like to talk. I've got to make sure I don't get taken out. Come on! Gotta make the most of my effort. I'll show you! Just getting started!
Blast Ultra!
Super weak.
Win!
Harsh!
All right! I'm starting to get it! Amazing!
New story!
What? She disappeared again?
I tracked you down because there's a good possibility that UA's students will be ganged up on. I wanted the chance to talk. UA is such a prestigious school, and I've taken an interest in you.
That was close!
Oh, you think my quirk lets me disappear? That's not it. I was just hiding. It's just a technique. One that lets me become invisible to any of my opponents.
Wait, you learned a technique that impressive at Shiketsu?
You got it. I hold my breath, clear my mind, and disappear. It's simple. The hardest part is not thinking, to be honest. The trick is to not view your training as some kind of chore.
Almost got me! I'm trapped. I couldn't find my classmates, and now I'm the target! The worst-case scenario I thought of earlier is now a reality.
Are you okay? Over here, hurry!
That voice! It's Uraraka! Whoa, that guy... Uraraka! There you are! But something feels off. Let's begin! We got split up because of someone's quirk, and then we were surrounded by other examinees. Suddenly, Uraraka called out to save me. But then, out of nowhere, the ground under her collapsed. And we were in big trouble again.
The ground's so shaky, I'm gonna fall!
Back at camp, I chose to fight and save someone, but at the cost of my arms. If I had only been faster, I would have been able to get Koda to Mr. Aizawa sooner. And then I could have gone after the villains myself. And if Kachan was never taken, then All Might would never have had to fight against All for One at the warehouse. To help others, you have to be able to take care of yourself. Until my body is able to catch up to my quirk, I won't use One for All at 100%. Instead, I'll rely on support items to compensate for my weaknesses.
Thanks. Sorry, I really messed up back there, huh?
No, that's not true. You were outnumbered. But be honest. You're someone from Shiketsu, aren't you? Uraraka can now ignore her quirk side effects for a short period of time and use it to make herself float without getting sick. But you haven't tried to use that power at all, even though you were in danger. And even more suspicious, you exposed yourself to the enemy without a plan. That's not like the Uraraka I know.
If you saved me even though you knew I was a fake, does that mean you were trying to use me somehow? Cute. Please tell me more about yourself. Everything.
She scratched me? What's the matter with this girl?
Deku, are you okay?
Final round! Ready? Clash!
Here's my first move! Isn't it dull? Take that! Even if it's heavy! No way! Oh, with plenty of play! This! No way! Empty! Here's a curveball! Take that! Ouch! From here! Impossible! I can take that! Counter! Soft and feathery! Good chance for real! Right on time! Now it's my ace in the hole! How's this? Ouch! This should be enough. Now's my cue! Hallucination? Recovery for real!
Final round! Ready? Clash!
Here's my first move! Soft and feathery! Take that! Gotcha! How about a push? Now it's time for a super battle! Hey! What? Counter! Floating for real! Hard! Take that! Why you got me! I'm floating! With plenty of time to spare! Like this! What? Counter! Floating for real! How about this? What? Hurts, doesn't it? Take that! What? Why you got me? I'm floating! Good chance for real! Hallucination! elimination? So elated! Here we go! This should be enough. Oh! My ace in the hole!
Final round! Ready? Clash!
Here's my first move! Isn't it dull? Sorry.
Final round! Ready? Clash!
Here's my first move! Even if it's heavy! With plenty of time to take that! White, soft, and feathery! Good chance for real! Seriously? Attack! So you got me! I can still dance! Lane away! This should be enough. Now's my chance! I can't take it anymore.
Win!
That was very instructive. Amazing!
New story!
Those reflexes! Ochako Uraraka. He really trusts you a lot, you know. I wanted to talk to him more, but not with so many people around. Bummer.
We can't chase her! It might have just been her quirk, but it looked like she wasn't wearing her targets. We don't have much time left, and it would be hard to get a point off of her.
Sure.
Uraraka! There you are! But something feels off.
What's with this disgusting dude? He's talking like he's better than us. Bakugo, watch yourself!
Let's begin!
I wasn't exactly sure I made the right move running off with Bakugo and Kirishima. Before long, we ran into Shiketsu. This rude guy had a gross quirk, and somehow, he turned Kirishima into a literal meatball.
This is a demonstration. Proof of the difference in level between our classes. We value obligation and dignity. Things that appear to be sorely lacking among you.
You shut your face! Obligation? Dignity? You just like to hear yourself talk. Show us with your actions, not your cheap words! If you can.
He's hard to follow. Makes me feel kinda dumb.
He said his beady eyes are full of tears, so he can't see how strong his opponents are.
My eyes are dry and handsome, thank you!
Final round! Ready? Clash!
UA High. I have respect for your school. I take pride in the fact that our institutions are treated as equals. Your class has done nothing but erode my respect. Especially you, Bakugo!
I hate your type. You're dead!
Do better.
Shut up! I'll test you!
Engage.
Why, what a pain!
It begins.
This just begun!
Final round! Ready? Clash!
UA High. I have respect for your school. I take pride in the fact that our institutions are treated as equals. But your class has done nothing but erode my respect. Especially you, Bakugo!
I hate your type. You're dead!
Dead shot.
Take this!
You're a nobody.
What a pain!
Squish. En route.
Shut up!
Finished in one stroke.
You're not getting away!
Careless.
Why, you?
Time to spare.
This just begun! Explode! I'm not changing my plan! Give it up! I'll test you!
I can still do it.
Final round! Ready? Clash!
UA High. I have respect for your school. I take pride in the fact that our institutions are treated as equals. But your class has done nothing but erode my respect. Especially you, fuck!
Final round! Ready? Clash!
UA High. I have respect for your school. I take pride in the fact that our institutions are treated as equals. But your class has done nothing but erode my respect. Especially you, Bakugo!
Stupid! I hate your type! You're dead! This is just... You're not getting away!
Time to spare.
I'll test you!
Counterattack. It begins.
This just begun! I'm not changing my plan! Take that!
Class Ultra!
What's wrong with me?
Win!
Come on! Let me enjoy this a bit! Amazing!
New story!
This has nothing to do with what school we go to. Fact is, I'm just stronger than you. Don't forget it.
Beast. I see what I must do. The only way to teach each of you a lesson is by breaking you. Then you'll know what it means to be dignified and behave like a hero!
What's with this guy? Fighting right now is pointless. Let's just get this over with.
Projectiles? What a nuisance. I'll make you something more appealing.
Don't ignore me!
I wasn't.
No way! What's with this disgust? You don't know Kirishima or Bakugo. So you have no right to disrespect them. Or me, for that matter.
Let's begin!
This test has an unusually low passing rate. At first this seemed counterintuitive. With All Might retired, wouldn't it make more sense to flood the streets with heroes? But then I realized, this test weeds out the riffraff. I agree with that way of thinking, so I decided to thin the herd myself.
You're ignoring the test because you think you're superior? Are you insane? Also, you've been doing nothing but hurling insults at us this entire time. That's super hurtful.
I assume this means you recognize the truth in my words. Take this time to reflect on your failure.
I was talking about my classmates!
Final round! Ready? Clash!
I'll take the first move! Shake and tremble!
Dangerous.
Boom!
My senses!
Strike back!
Ouch!
Boom!
Electric shock! My senses! Dangerous.
Electrical!
It begins.
Strike back!
Electric shock! I screwed up.
Bullseye! I'm damn tough! Excellent!
My senses!
Class Ultra!
This pitiful.
Win!
Yeah! How was my electricity? Amazing!
New story!
Bakugo might seem like a total jerk on the surface, but he's trying hard to be a pro hero. And Kirishima is such a good dude that he rushed an enemy for his friends, even though it was a stupid thing to do.
I'll teach you to be more aware of your place, you degenerates!
You only know bits and pieces of info about these guys. Don't insult them when you don't know them!
What took you so long?
That was weird. Thanks, man!
The more damage he takes, the more people get released. No wonder he relied on long-distance attacks. You don't know Kirishima or Bakugo, so you have no right to disrespect them, or me for that matter. I found them, Ayama! So come with me to... Ayama, what are you doing?
Let's begin!
As the representative for Class 1A, it was my duty to search for my peers. But when I met up with Ayama, we found ourselves surrounded by other examinees. Then for some reason, Ayama fired his laser beam toward the sky. As the head of our class, it's my responsibility to lead the others. I want to serve UA and all of its students to the best of my abilities. That's what my brother would do. It's through my actions that I'll realize my ultimate dream. But seriously, Ayama, what are you doing?
I'm standing out. If you try to protect me, you'll fail the test. I've already got 2 of my triggers hit, and they'll be swarming me soon. You'll have a much better chance without me. With your speed, you should be able to hit their targets.
Where is this even coming from?
Papa, Mama, why am I so different from everybody else?
My ultimate dream has always been to be an equal to the amazing people at our school.
Ayama's laser! That's where everyone's headed! Please continue to swarm that area!
Ah, that's it. You're rounding up all of our opponents. Now, Black Abyss! Covert Black Ops Arms!
He bought us some time. Go, 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 you guys! Get some out of them while they're distracted!
Everyone! Ayama! I don't know who you want to be equal with because I don't know what you're measuring yourself against. But this was your doing. Thank you!
Well, I guess this means my twinkling won't have to stop after all.
Only 7 spots left. Make that 5. The pressure's on now. In the final minutes, UA came together and pulled off some absolutely insane combos out there. And that's it. Every spot is now filled. 100 students will advance. The end is finally here. Wahoo!
We spotted your belly button laser, and that's how we were able to meet up with everybody. Thanks.
And with that, the first part of the exam ended. Somehow, everyone in Class 1A passed. But we weren't done yet. The second exam would begin soon. What would it entail?
that bald guy won't stop staring at me. That's strange. I wonder, did I do something to him?
Let's begin!
In the break after the first test, while we tried to prepare for whatever was in store for us next, the loud guy from Shiketsu started glaring at me. Hey, you. Did I offend you somehow?
Oh no. I'm sorry, did I hurt your feelings? Boo-hoo, Endeavor's son.
Huh?
I can't help but hate you and your dad. You've changed a little bit since the first time our paths crossed. But that doesn't matter. You still have your father's eyes.
Final round! Ready? Clash!
My father's eyes? Wait, what is that supposed to mean?
Just getting started.
Don't move, you
bastard!
Stand back.
It's super cool.
You. Back off.
Burn! I'm burning!
Don't move a muscle. Stand back.
This is one hot flame!
Back off.
Burn!
Don't move a muscle. Here's an iceberg. Back off.
Just getting started.
Maximum output. Max power.
Blast Ultra!
Definitely lost here.
Win!
I can't stop. I won't stop. Amazing.
New story!
Yoarashi, calm down! Todoroki, I'm sorry for his rudeness. Let's try to work together in the second trial.
Now we will begin the next and final exam. For this portion, you'll be rescuing injured persons in a hazard zone. We'll be scoring you on a point system. If you have more points than the benchmark at the time the exercise comes to an end, then you pass the exam. Now, how about a story? Unknown villains have performed a large-scale terrorist attack spanning all of insert city name here. Your task is to save as many people as you can and help the injured. Now, begin!
With that, the final test for the provisional licensing exam was underway. I had to do my best and pass, no matter what it took.
That bald guy won't.
The second part of the exam is to overcome a villain and rescue the hostages. This is super hardcore, but I'll handle it no problem!
Let's begin!
If I was going to get my provisional hero license, I had to overcome a villain attack and rescue victims. I decided to leave the injured to other people and deal with the bad guys. But then I ran into him.
Tell me, you sad excuses for heroes. Will you help my victims or fight?
He dodged my ice easily, but how about my fire?
I'm gonna blow you away! Why'd you use your flames? The heat makes the air rise up! You blocked me so you get all the glory, didn't you? Hatred's in your blood! You really are Endeavor's son! You're exactly like him!
What? I didn't do that on purpose. What the hell has been up with you this whole time? My old man's got nothing to do with this
This is completely outrageous. I can't believe you're arguing at a time like this.
Final round! Ready? Clash!
To me, heroes should be full of passion. They bring hope and inspiration to people with the fire burning in their hearts. They care! But all I see in you and your father's eyes is cold-blooded rage. Nothing but hatred and cruelty!
You think we're the same? Don't be ridiculous. I'm nothing like him. I have no feelings about my old man anymore. No. There is still some hate inside me.
I'll make a current!
Cowardly.
I'm hyped up! I'm boiling! It's passion!
Blast Ultra!
Too warm.
Win!
All right! This is the highest honor! Amazing!
New story!
You reap what you sow.
Crap! This anger in my heart. I've become the exact thing that I've always hated!
Damn it. I can't believe it. Our quirks aren't compatible, and we have zero teamwork. There's no way we can beat a top hero when we're at odds like this. Hopefully he understands too, and feels the same way I do. Lift up my fire from below. That's it.
Then my whirlwind!
Create an inferno!
The second part of the exam is to overcome a villain and rescue the hostages. This is super hardcore, but I'll handle it no problem!
We trapped Gang Orca, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the end of the test. Shoto and everyone at Shiketsu High are in danger. Let's begin!
This won't make up for their foolishness earlier. They realized their mistakes. This is an attempt to make up for them. How persistent.
A quirk that uses wind. Why didn't I remember such an obnoxious guy sooner? We have met before. I guess I wasn't paying attention back then. I only wanted to reject my father, to forget him, and my past, my bloodline, or forget them. But I can't just ignore them.
That's right. The events that comprise our histories don't just disappear. So, what now?
I have nothing.
Then it's over.
No! Get away from those two!
Final round! Ready? Clash!
With
What to do next? Carelessness is your worst enemy!
Final round! Ready? Clash!
With my new style! Kick, technique! Kick! Come on! Here's a kick!
Can't take much more of this.
Eat fight! No time for kick, technique!
Don't get caught off guard.
My effort! Whoa!
Final round! Ready? Clash!
With my
vibration!
Gotta make the most of my effort! I'll show you! Just getting started! Right! Stay down!
Spineless.
Here I come!
Protect! Can you break free? Payback.
No time for... I have the timing!
Final round! Ready? Clash!
With my new style!
What to do next? Carelessness is your worst enemy! You're
Here
late.
I come!
Stupid!
Just getting started! Kick, technique!
Cowardly!
I have the timing! Come on!
Excrement! Reversal! Can you handle me?
Final round! Ready? Clash!
With my new style! Just getting started! Right! I'm gonna beat you down! Kick! I have the timing! Come on!
Cowardly!
Here I come!
I did my... Can you handle me? I'm turning the tides!
Is that it?
Don't turn a blind eye!
No time to... Charge! Take this!
Straggler. Someone jump!
Gotta make the most of my effort! I'll show you! I have the timing!
Blast
It's a little
Ultra!
too warm.
Win!
Spineless.
All right! I'm starting to get it! Amazing!
New story!
Yeah, so here's the thing. At this time, all of the injured citizens have been rescued from the disaster zone. It may seem anticlimactic, but with this, the provisional licensing exam has officially been completed! We're done here!
It's over?
This restraining gear really made it tough to move around. Glad that's done. I have to admit, that Tower of Flame was an inspired attack. And with Midoriya's surprise counter once I had been weakened, I might have had a hard time if the test went on, even lost.
We trapped Gang Orca, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the end of the test. Shoto and everyone at Shiketsu High are in danger. Part 2 of the exam is finished. Time to announce the results. The students who passed are... Part 2 of the exam is finished. Time to announce the results. The students who passed are... Let's begin! Those who passed the second round were announced soon. The judges seemed to score us on the pivotal decisions made in the emergency situation. From UA, only Todoroki and Kacchan ended up failing the exam.
Todoroki! I'm sorry, it's my fault that you didn't pass the licensing exam and won't get your license! My focus was too narrow-minded, too selfish!
You're fine. I got us off to a bad start. Besides, I was able to realize something about myself thanks to your bluntness.
The provisional licensing exam was finally over, and I passed! And Deku, well, he looked like he was on top of the world.
So many people have helped me to get to this point, and some of them went through a lot of trouble to do so. It's like this is proof I've matured, that I've gotten stronger, and it makes me so happy. I need to show this to my mom and All Might as soon as possible. Part 2 of the exam is... Kacchan, you said you had something to tell me, but where are we going? Wait a minute! Let's begin! Night was falling by the time we got back from the Provisional Hero licensing exam. That's when Kacchan cornered me and said he wanted to talk.
You've always made me sick, Deku. You were useless. No power at all. A joke. Then suddenly you managed to get into this school with a brand new quirk that appeared out of nowhere. I haven't forgotten what you said before. That your abilities were given to you. You got your quirk from All Might, didn't you? He gave you his power.
As soon as he mentioned my quirk, I knew what this was about. That's what I get for breaking my promise. Why did you call me out here?
You and I both wanted to be just like All Might when we were growing up. I was the one who had the potential. But somehow, a little nobody like you was singled out by the person I admired most. That's why we're here. You and I are settling this. Right here, right now.
Huh? What? Why are you doing this?
I want to know what made All Might give his power to a loser like you. Let me see for myself. Fight me!
Kacchan, you can't be serious.
Final round! Ready? Clash!
Is it because you looked up to him more than I did? And if that's the case, does it mean everything I've done to be like him is wrong?
No, of course that's not true! You were right to admire him the way you did! Just hold on! Just get started!
Whole lives you were stuck to me. I couldn't get rid of you. No matter how much I tried, you kept coming back! Why did I end up having to chase after someone who was always so far behind me? Why did a damn small fry like you get strong and become the #1 hero's sidekick? His favorite!
Just get started! Come on!
Freaking die! Kick! Bring it!
Gotta make the most of my effort. I'll show you! I have the timing! Right! Stay down!
You better not forget this!
Win!
All right! I'm starting to get it!
Amazing!
New story!
You got so much better, and I'm the reason he lost his power! If I'd been stronger, if I hadn't been kidnapped by villains, then it never would have happened. So what the hell am I supposed to do now?
This guilt, he's been carrying it around, obsessing, hurting. He's blaming himself, even more than me. It doesn't really matter who wins or loses this fight. Even so, I have to go through with it. Because in this moment, I'm the only person in the world who understands how Kachan felt. If I'm gonna do this, I'm going all out.
You think you're better than me? But if you seriously believe you're gonna surpass me as a hero, even with your newfound power of yours, you better think again, you damn nerd!
You had so much going for you that I didn't have. All Might was my hero, but you were the person actually in my life. I thought you were incredible. That's the reason I kept chasing after you. You're the best. That's why I want to defeat you. I have to, in order to make All Might proud and surpass the expectations he set for me.
I won't lose to you! We're done here. I won this fight. You have All Might's power, but even using his strength, even after making it your own, somehow you still managed to lose to me. You're still pathetic.
Kachan, you said you had something to tell me.
Midoriya, Bakugo, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I heard what you were saying.
Let's begin!
Stop this right now, both of you! I'm sorry, but I heard what you said. I didn't understand before. I should have. Young Midoriya was powerless, but still more heroic than anyone else. Young Bakugo, I knew you were strong. You were someone who could already fight. So I decided he should have the chance to stand in the ring.
But now you know I'm weak too. I always wanted to be like you, which meant being as strong as possible. But look what I did to you, because I'm not good enough.
This is not your fault. I was going to lose my power. You're powerful, and I let that blind me. I apologize. I missed what was important. I forgot that you boys are just kids. Young Midoriya looks up to your strength, you know that. And I believe that's why you've always feared his heart and spirit, young Bakugo. Now that you've laid your feelings out on the table, maybe you'll understand each other. If you have mutual respect and focus on making one another stronger, you'll be unstoppable. You'll become the ultimate heroes. There's no limit to what you can do together.
Damn it. That's not what I wanted to hear. Deku, you had the strongest guy in the world lay the groundwork for you. Don't you dare lose again.
I'll work harder, so that I can beat you.
So talk, who knows about you two? You don't want this to get out, right, All Might? Well, your secret's safe with me. I won't tell anyone what's going on. I can keep my mouth shut.
And so, All Might told Kachan the whole story. The truth behind One for All. About how he used that power to become the symbol of peace. How he was gravely injured, which limited his strength. And finally, how he chose his successor.
This secret, please keep it. I'm terribly sorry for asking you to do this for me. But afraid it must be done. Thank you.
Yeah, fine. But this doesn't change what I have to do. I'm gonna end up the #1 hero no matter what. But Deku, things aren't gonna be the same from now on. You got that? I won't stop until I'm the most powerful. I'll fly higher than you could ever dream, even if you are the chosen one.
Right, then I'll be even better, stronger than you can imagine. That's how the secret between me and All Might became one the three of us shared. After that, it felt like my relationship with Kachan changed. We were like normal rivals.
Midoriya. Bakugo.
Hey, take a look!
My hero. One's justice too.